I guess he had egg on his face, Matthew.
Well, it sure looked like egg, David.
Oh, thank goodness we live in Oregon where nothing bad ever happens. Hold on, Matthew. There's someone coming in my ear. This just in. A major storm is ravaging the Midwest. This storm, called a derecho, is on its way fast.
Excuse me, David, I'm sorry, but I think that's pronounced derecho.
Oh. This derecho has straight-line wind speeds of over 140 miles per hour and has the force of a Category 4 hurricane. Residents in the path of this derecho are advised to seek shelter immediately.
This is happening right now. So please, for the love of God, seek shelter for you and your loved ones.
Actually, Matthew, this happened August 10th.
Yeah. It's September 22nd. Why are we just reporting on this now?
I did mention this happened in the Midwest.
Yes.
Yeah, well, 6 weeks is actually pretty speedy considering the typical Midwest media and culture lag.
Good point. They are just now discovering Tiger King.
Oh.
So what state was most affected?
Oh, let me see. Billions of dollars of damage to homes, businesses and schools most hard hit. Here it is. The state of Ohio was most hard hit by the...
That says Iowa.
Oh. Iowa was most hard hit by the derecho. Derecho. Especially the cities of Cedar Rapids and Marion.
So Iowa was the hardest hit. Now, that's the one with Chicago, right?
No, I think it's the one with the potatoes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And potatoes grow underground. So the crops were probably okay, right?
Actually, no. No, it says many crops were destroyed.
Well, that's not good. I guess we're gonna have to lay off the potato chips for a couple months.
Oh, do potato chips come from potatoes?
I think so.
Oh, well then I guess you're right. Another unexpected outcome of the derecho is
derecho
storm is that local residents are exhibiting an almost surreal obsession with trees.
And because of demand, we are opening a brand new branch, and we'll keep opening branches until there is a branch near you.
Captain's log.
Well, a cat wouldn't do that, but a dog would.
First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock, I should have made you leave your key. If I'd known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on down, go, walk out the door, just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye?
welcome back, everybody. And as you can see, we're just about done here, but gonna take just a little bit more of that burnt umber. Put in a few more branches right up top. That's nice. Now take that viridian green. We're gonna use that and put some leaves on those branches. Just happy little leaves. Hello. Just a waving hello at you. Now finally, take that cadmium yellow. Take the cadmium yellow and we're just gonna take a touch and give it a kiss. Just a nice kiss of sunlight on each one of those leaves. Isn't that nice? Just a bunch of happy little trees. You can almost see them do that little shimmy dance. They're so happy to see you. Just one more thing, but we gotta take it outside. Happy painting.
Are you tired of the pandemic? Are you all done with the divisive politics? Had enough of every catchy, newfangled named natural disaster that comes along?
This is the worst year on record of the recorded years recording.
The absolute worst.
You should call Mulligan's. You're begone.
Mulligans? Year begone? Murder hornets!
Mulligan's?
Year begone?
Hey, I'm Dr. Chaz Mulligan, PhD. And this year has sucked, am I right? Well, my teams of specialists and I have created a way for you to reevaluate the year, this year, and any other rough patch of time you may encounter in the future. With this, my Goombas at the Madrid Educational Theoretical Hospice Lab in New Madrid, Iowa, have cooked up, we have come up with this beautiful little advancement in medical memory erasement modality. It's called amnesiagram, otherwise known as Mulligan's Year Begone. It is not available instant. Pop one of these little babies down your gullet and ba-doom! You don't remember last month and a little bit of today. It's like the morning after pill for your brain. Can we say that in Iowa? No. It's like Bush Light for your brain. There you go. And it's easy to acquire. You just drive right up to the farmhouse at the top of Gundy's Hill, lean out your window and say, I'm here for the mulligan. And we set you up. A couple of these babies and you won't even remember who you voted for. Nice, right? Remember, Mulligan's Year Begone. It's not really a do-over more than a forget about it.
And that's why we believe that Canada should be abolished.
In other news, we at WTAF have been alerted by many of you that our tone has been a little sharp lately in presenting the news. We must admit that with the extraordinary events of recent months, we have struggled in the newsroom with keeping our composure. So we have consulted with some younger experts and have elected to make a change.
Starting tonight, we will be incorporating into our newscast techniques of autonomous sensory meridian response, or ASMR for short. ASMR has become popular on the internet for providing soothing sounds and triggering a pleasant tingling sensation when done correctly, and we certainly believe we could use more of that.
And so, with that in mind, we now go to our weather report, the ASMR version.
Okay, that was certainly more calming than an actual weather report. Now to sports.
And the crowd goes wild. She shoots. She scores. Everybody's happy. Your team won. It's the championships. And they called you from the stands.
Okay, good enough. And now to the Culture Beat with Co-College School of Music faculty.
I will now attempt to perform a dial tone.
That was astounding, or I guess I should say,
That was astounding.
We'll be back in a moment to see what happens in the news and tell you about each detail in a simple, soothing way.
But before we do, our food segment by our own foodie experts who happen to be our cousins.
Identical cousins. Isn't that astounding?
So it's to you, Matt and Dave.
Well, thank you, Matthew and David. Welcome to our segment, y'all. I'm Matt DeVito.
and I'm Dave DeMarco, and we're
Fat Guys on FEMA. Two former high school athletes who never stopped eating like teenagers and have gone to seed, like so many of you out there. We know this has been a hard time, but Dave and I are here today to help you find some bright spots in these otherwise dark days.
Now, first of all, we need to get the name of this storm correct. Now, I always thought that it rhymed with Jericho, as in Joshua fit the battle of. But Matt here has got a little bit of Hispanic in him.
And not just the Taco Bell 12-pack I ate before this.
And he tells me that derecho is not quite right.
No, I'm 1/16 Cartagenan on my mother's side, and the correct pronunciation is derecho.
Derecho.
Da as in duh, Ray as in Rachel, and Cho as in Margaret or John, or as they said in the badly translated Korean version of Jerry Maguire, Cho me the money.
So derecho.
Yeah, derecho.
Also, casually racist dad jokes. But no matter what you want to call it, this derecho has made a mess of things. However, local people have stepped up and proved that even in the worst of times, neighbors will still help neighbors.
Willie Ray from Willie Ray's Q Shack, Pat's Caribbean Chicken, Island Vibes, the best of local sweetmeat chefs have given away thousands of meals for free.
And local business owners like Andrew Harrison of Club Basics Bar and Dance Club have opened their doors and their coolers to give water and ice and sandwiches to any and all who needed them.
Roving teams from churches, schools, workplaces, and families scoured our community with compassion in their hearts and chainsaws in their hands.
So many good deeds and so many heroes, which has inspired Matt and me to create this little list of the best tips that we can think of to make your post-derecho lives just a little better. You ready?
Let's go. Number 1, the best way to eat an MRE. As many of you know, an MRE is a meal ready to eat, which, while technically true, take into account things like personal preferences and actual taste buds.
We recommend keeping on hand the 3 S's: salsa, salt, and barbecue sauce. No meal is so bad that one of these 3 babies can't make it more edible.
And best of all, none of them need refrigeration, which is good for a variety of reasons.
Yes.
Number 2, the best food to eat while wearing a mask.
So often these days, we need some nourishment but can't risk breathing so close to others. We suggest slurping on a pie shake, the delicious treat made famous by the Hamburg Inn.
1 slice of pie, 1 scoop of ice cream, 1 blender set to blitz, and voila! A high-protein, high-vitamin meal that you can slurp out the side of your mouth behind your mask.
The recipe can also be altered to suit your various needs. Let's see, there's meatballs and a can of Chef Boyardee, a slice of pizza and a craft brew. Or you can stump your friends. Matt, go for it.
Are we gonna do this?
We are.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm getting notes of Buffalo Wild Wings, boneless.
Yes.
With a small, low-salt McDonald's fries.
Yes.
And is that sweet and sour sauce with jalapeno water?
Asian zing. God, I wish I had your palate.
It's a gift. Number 3, best local masks suitable for work, play, and neighborhood cleanup. We love a good mask, and we're so pleased to see them available all over town. But for our safety and sanitation, we love Ray Gun the best.
Pithy, smart-ass sayings, excellent construction, and best of all, a design that ensures full coverage of the nostril region.
It drives me crazy to see folks with the low-hanging masks. Exposed nose is the plumber's crack of the pandemic era. It's like kids who can't keep their pants up, or like politicians who can't keep their pants.
Number four, and this is not just a local problem. The best drawstring pants for dealing with the dreaded COVID-19. 19 pounds, we mean.
Now, Dave and I each went a different direction on this. Dave likes an Asian-y pant with a big flowy open leg hole so that it can be perfect for all-day sitting and the subsequent leg swelling.
Also, my tenders can breathe. Now, Matt here prefers a more classic sweat pant, gathered at the waist and ankle, rendering him formless, shapeless, and sexless. But honestly, we haven't showered in a while, so no one's gonna hit any of this anyway.
And speaking of hitting things, it's time for us to hit the road.
Yes, we hope you can use these tips to make your recovery better and your stretch in this pandemic a little more endurable.
Until next time, when heaven only knows what will have happened by then, know that we are thinking of you almost as much as we're thinking about food.
And since we've been inspired by FEMA, the next time you see us, we'll be a week late and 90% short on requested resources. But until then, we're on your side and we're Fat Guys on FEMA. Bye, everybody.
And now to sports, with our own sportscaster and avid angler, Jason Bass.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey there! I am Jason Bass from WTAF Sports and Other Distractions. I've come here to Cedar Rapids, Wahoo, in the wake of that horrible that windstorm they had out here. Now look at this fella. Woo-hoo! Oh boy, howdy! Look at this bad boy here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks like he's a Norwegian spruce. Now, this is the 5th one of these boys that I caught. today. I don't know how they get so far from home, huh? Yeah. Now, normally, I'd toss this little guy back, but the DNR, they don't want us to catch and release. Apparently, the waterways of the local area have been overstocked with these little fellas, so we're gonna find something else to do with them. Probably gonna end up in a Pinewood Derby box, huh? Oh, right, hey, Gerard is telling me we gotta move on to the next segment, which is gonna be about the those windy sports going on up in a little town called Howdy-Watha. So, while that's happening, I got a fight in this river with a rarely seen 20-pound chickapin oak down there by those rocks on that little point down. I'm going to be fighting with him. So, hopefully you'll be able to come back later after you talk to local reporter Jason Flaherty of WSPT News, Cedar Rapids. He's going to tell you about some new sports that are coming out after the windstorm. Jason? Thank you, Jason. A unique and extremely popular new pastime has emerged since the devastating derecho. The locals are referring to it as lawn chair quarterbacking.
You know, his chainsaw is gonna seize up if he keeps cutting the branch like that.
Ooh, you know his first mistake was planting that tree so close to the house.
Not to mention a sugar maple snaps like peanut brittle
Like
if you
peanut
sneeze
brittle.
at it too close.
Oh, yeah, you know.
man.
Ooh, he's gonna take that
yeah.
gutter right out if he doesn't tie it up first before he starts cut.
Well, we could have told him. We could have told him, but no one ever asks us.
Never do.
Not all of these new competitions are physical, however. Some new post-storm sports follow more of an intellectual pursuit, such as name that neighbor.
Hi. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? What's her name again?
How is it at your place? How the hell should I know? I don't know. I don't even know which house is hers right now.
Well, is she the one whose kid smells like cream cheese and always wants to use our bathroom?
I don't know, but she's coming this way.
Shit.
You're gonna deal with that.
Why me?
Because you're the one who said hi.
But you're the nice one. Fuck. Hi!
Apparently, we've run out of time here in the friendly suburb of Howdy-Watha. I'm Jason Flaherty, your local reporter for WSPT News 42 here in the greater Cedar Rapids metro area. Back to you boys at the National Desk.
Next up, it's time for our lifestyle report.
And who better to guide us than the woman who puts life in style and style in life, Ms. Lindsay Prince. Lindsay?
Hey guys, welcome back. So, I guess it's back to school time. So I just wanted to pop on and make a quick video that I hope will be helpful. Now, as we're all forced to head out of the house more often, I've got a couple of ensemble reminders for you. Now, this first one, ladies, you may not remember, but trust me, this is a very helpful tool when you are heading out into the public. This is a bra. Do you remember these? This is one of the items that we used to wear daily back in the before times. Do you remember? You know, maybe they were a little bit uncomfortable. But I promise you, you strap one of these babies on, and after a couple of days, you'll forget the pain. Now, on to the next item, jeans. Now, jeans are fun. They never go out of style. They go with everything. You can dress them up, dress them down. First, what you're gonna need to do is rummage in the back of your drawer behind all the elastic, wasted things you've lived in for the last 6 months and dig them out. Dig them out and give them a try on. Now this may take some effort. Patience is key. You can do the jump and pull, the hop and thrust, the squeegee shimmy, whatever gets them up. Then you're gonna need to give them a good stretch. Last item, makeup. Do you remember this stuff? This was fun stuff. You could just, take these sticks and creams and just make yourself look rested or like you had like a strong will to live. I mean, it's been a minute, but I think okay, you know what? This isn't really what this channel is about. You can look that up on a different channel. All right. I don't remember how it all goes anyway. Well, I hope these tips help you feel like you're ready to head back out into the world like a 20-something partying on a beach in Florida. Thanks for watching. Hey, can someone cut me out of these jeans? I can feel my heartbeat in my thighs. Seriously, I need help. Ugh.
There's a blood red circle on the cold dark ground, and the rain is falling down. And the church door's thrown open, I can hear the organ song, and the congregation's gone. My city of ruins. Now the sweet bells of mercy drift through the evening trees. Young men on the corner like scattered leaves. The boarded up windows, the empty streets, while my brother's down on his knees. My city of ruins. My city of ruins. Come on, rise up. 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 Come on, rise. Now there's tears on the pillow, darling, where you slept. But you took my heart when you left. Without your sweet kiss, my soul is lost, my friend. Tell me, how do I begin again? My city's in ruins. My city's in ruins. Now with these hands, with these hands, with these hands, with these hands, I pray, Lord, with these hands, with strength, Lord. With these hands, with these hands, I pray for the faith, Lord. With these hands, with these hands, I pray for your love, Lord. With these hands, with these hands, I pray for the strength, Lord.
Tomorrow a No Habla Amor. Here on Telecide Rápido.
Lupe. Lupe.
No.
Lupe. Lupe.
See?
Te amo, Lupe. Te amo en la biblioteca y en el baño cuando la torta en la mesa. Te amo como un derecho, soplando fuerte y todo en una dirección.
Can you hear the wind, derecho? For many years we haven't seen a mighty storm like this. And then suddenly, derecho, in the middle of our day, in the middle of our lives, we were caught so unawares as sirens wailed and you darkened up the skies. You were closer now, derecho. Every hour, every minute seemed to last eternally. I was so afraid, derecho. I heard crashing on the roof. I heard shattering of glass. It didn't last for long, but even then we knew that something bad had passed. There was something on the roof to see, the neighbor's tree, derecho. If I wanted to have hurricanes, I'd move to Maine, derecho. Now we've lost more than we thought we'd lose, so much to regret. Don't you ever come this way again, you're not my friend, derecho. Don't you ever come this way again, you're not my friend, derecho. It's been many days, derecho.
And for many days I walked the streets with a chainsaw in my hand.
I am so relieved, derecho. Finally got my power back, hot water for a bath. And I'm not ashamed to say when I got signal on my phone, it made me laugh.
We're remembering the air that night, how stars were bright, derecho.
We have found what we could not foresee. Community, derecho.
We thought we'd lose and we'll regret.
If you ever come this way again, we know our friends derecho. If you ever come this way again, we know our friends derecho.
Ay, qué lástima.